Starbucks Organization Assessment by Caleb Ross, Joseph Jan, Jack Buckley, Graciela Garcia, and Itzel Rodriguez.
History and background. In 1971, three men, Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Boker, opened the first Starbucks at the historic Pike Place Market in Seattle, Washington. They acquired the idea to sell rich coffee beans as well as the machines to make the hot beverage to the area from a local coffee shop called Pete's Coffee Fame. Howard Schultz was hired on as the director of retail and operations 10 years after the first opening of Starbucks. Schultz had traveled far and wide to Italy and enjoyed the Italian-style coffee bar so much he brought the idea back with him to open up a couple of coffee chain stores himself called Giornal. A year later, Baldwin and his colleagues sold Starbucks to Schultz, which he in turn changed the name of his coffee stores to Starbucks. The name Starbucks originates from the story of Moby Dick. Captain Ahab's first mate was named Starbuck, thus the name Starbucks. The logo of the company has not changed much, originally a woodcut style picture of a two-tailed mermaid or siren. Once Schultz conquered Seattle, it was time to move across the United States and then into international countries. Their first location outside of the United States was Tokyo. Over the years, Starbucks continues to be a growing coffee powerhouse, buying out all the local cafes, expanding to more than 17,000 Starbucks in more than 50 countries around the world. From bare breasts to the modern version with the styled hair covering them, Starbucks' logo continues to be recognized as the leading coffee shop across the world.
Recruitment refers to the process of finding new people to join an organization. When seeking to hire new employees, Starbucks uses two methods of recruitment, external and internal. When seeking to fill management and or corporate level positions, Starbucks prefers to hire from within. To do so, it uses internal methods of recruitment to inform employees of an opening, such as bulletin boards, newsletters, and or emails. By using the practice of hiring from within, Starbucks ensures itself that the candidate fits in with the organization's values and interests and saves the company from costs associated with the training of new employees. However, to improve its efforts and obtain a proper pool of candidates, Starbucks needs to focus on using internal methods that consist of leads generated from reputable sources, such as employee referrals and/or performance evaluations. According to studies, employee referrals help both candidates and recruiters to get a more real image on the hiring process. Such leads can help the company identify top-performing individuals and would ensure that the candidate not only fits within the company, but is a good fit for the position as well. When hiring baristas or staff members, Starbucks uses external methods designed to catch the attention of potential job candidates and influence them to actually apply for the job. Such methods consist of social networking sites, online job boards, and open house hiring events. In today's technology-driven society, job search has become the main reason why people join and use social networks. Therefore, social media is a great way to connect with millennials, which serve as the new generation of the workforce. Social media also allows Starbucks to communicate with interested candidates in real time and can be used to promote the company's culture and raise individual awareness about special events and promotions. Job boards are another great method for pulling candidates because individuals who use these sites are actively seeking employment and want to be hired. By hosting open house events, people get to come in and apply, and individuals get to see what working for the company entails. This is a great method for getting to meet with applicants face-to-face in order to learn of their personalities and experience prior to the selection process. Selection involves screening applicants based on the criteria used by the organization to make employment decisions. When applicants apply for a position with Starbucks, they are asked to complete a pre-assessment test. The test analyzes their personality, cognitive ability, and overall ability to perform job-related tasks. The assessment consists of personality tests, cognitive ability tests, and situational judgment tests. Although personality tests can be used to reduce the pool of applicants, it provides for a large margin of error in regard to responses. Individuals tend to respond to such questions by answering with the answer they feel employers want an applicant to choose, and are therefore inaccurate projections of an individual's actual personality. To increase the likelihood of honest responses, Starbucks should reserve personality assessments for their interview process. Since Starbucks is more concerned with who an individual is rather than what they know, interviews would be an effective selection tool because they occur on the spot and elicit immediate answers. According to studies, interviews are assessment tools designed to gauge if a candidate has the values and personalities that correspond within the organization. In regards to Starbucks' use of cognitive ability and situational judgment tests, both are good methods for measuring how an individual thinks and can be used to determine how an individual will perform in situations relevant to their job position.
Employee compensation and benefits. Total pay at Starbucks is determined by the following factors: base pay, bonuses, benefits, savings, stock, and perks for partners, which includes discounts. What many people fail to realize is that benefits can represent more than 50% of total payroll costs an employer pays. Starbucks created a flexible benefits program called Your Special Blend, which provides employees with an opportunity to choose from benefits such as comprehensive health insurance, medical, dental, and vision, a highly competitive 401k program with company match, a stock equity reward program, paid vacation, adoption assistance, and education benefits. Starbucks College Achievement Plan. More than 70% of U.S. Starbucks employees are students or aspiring students. This created the perfect opportunity for Starbucks to team up with Arizona State University Online to create a one-of-a-kind collaboration in which 100% tuition coverage is available through graduation for its employees. What is unique about this is that you do not have to be a full-time employee and actually only have to work a minimum of 20 hours a week to be eligible. There are more than 50 undergraduate programs to choose from, and they do not necessarily have to correlate with your Starbucks career. Starbucks also has a student support team dedicated to the student success, in which they offer services such as a financial aid advisor and tutoring. Overall, Starbucks is said to have one of the best compensation and benefits programs available for its employees, and with services such as this becomes clear.
Starbucks prides themselves for their friendly baristas and their exceptional customer service. This is why they go through an extensive training period to make sure their baristas are at their best. The training period is their way to socialize new employees. New baristas are partnered with experienced barista trainers for about 3 to 8 weeks, depending upon the training the new barista needs and their availability. The first couple of days, however, the new barista undergoes computer-based training to familiarize themselves with the company's policies and procedures. Throughout this time, the new barista is able to ask for assistance and become familiar with the company culture. This method is extremely effective because it allows new baristas to obtain answers quickly, and the barista trainer wants their trainee to be successful in order to receive a bonus upon the completion of their training. Another way Starbucks socializes its employees is through volunteer events within the surrounding communities. Although it is not mandatory and many stores don't participate, Starbucks should urge its partners to participate in volunteer events to help build teamwork and strengthen their relationships. A study shows not only does volunteering help build teamwork, but it also reduces stress for employees, which essentially can be a win-win for the company.
In recent years, many organizations have put a renewed focus on their organizational culture, and that is because of pioneer companies like Starbucks. Since conception, Starbucks has had a team-based culture, with each of their cafes containing one small team as part of the larger organization. Starbucks also uses teams and divisions across its international organization. Each type of product has its own division. For example, if you worked for Starbucks, you might hear things like coffee division or baked goods division. Every geographical region that Starbucks serves has a specific division as well, allowing the employees to focus solely on serving that market. For example, the European division or the Asian Pacific division. Studies have shown that team-based activities allowing people to focus all their attention in one direction rather than all over the place foster more creativity and innovation. Team-based activities are also proven to raise employee engagement levels due to the need for communication and accountability. Starbucks organizational culture is recognizable, strong, and done with good purpose. It is one of the reasons for the amount of success they have had.
Conclusion. Each phase of Starbucks affects one another. One of the most important aspects of Starbucks is to make sure the recruitment policies and practices are properly followed. The proper recruitment procedures help link new employees' capabilities to the KSAOs affiliated with the job. The benefits package helps retain efficient partners as well as add to the positive social atmosphere of the organizational culture. Supporting the acquisition of applicants who follow the organizational culture of the welcoming, helpful, and responsible expectations that were set forth by Schultz himself is Starbucks' effective strategy to convert new employees into accountable partners. From recruiting potential partners into the organizational culture to socializing new employees, Starbucks has an effective plan in place to ensure capable and collaborative partners are secured in the organization by retaining proficient human capital through a quality work environment and superior benefits package.